Hi guys, and welcome to Chalking Creations with Carol. If you are coming in, say hello. I'd love to welcome you. If you're watching this on the replay, if you don't mind, put hashtag replay so I know you stopped by. And also, if there's anyone out there, hey, spread the love. Sprinkle this to your page and your friends, because there might be somebody that might be interested in doing what I'm doing. I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and I'm always looking to help out creative minds and hobbyists. So come on along. Come along for the journey. So I'm sorry I'm a little late. Been a day. We had some visitors at our house and then we needed to eat dinner. But I'm here. So we're going to kind of get started. We'll let a few eyes come on and then we'll get going. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Glad you could make it today. We'll see if anybody else hops on. If not, it just might be me and you. I'm just going to do a really quick little video tonight, a little project. We're going to do some inking, and you know I love to ink. So I've turned my shirt inside out, and I am going, hi Lisa, and then I'm going to put my ink mat. So I flip this inside out first, because I find that it makes it a little bit easier to get this ink mat, although watch, it'll probably not today. You sold your fate. Which piece was it? You'll have to send me a picture or tell me which one it was that you sold. Hey Barbara, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to my live. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing great, and I'm glad you came on. I am going to do an ink project tonight, and so I flipped my shirt inside out because I find that that is a little bit easier for me to get my ink mat on, and I'm just kind of trying to figure out where I want to put it. So I'm just going to take it, and if you remember, guys, unless you're new here, if you remember, I actually cut my ink mat in half because it was the long one, the rectangular one, and I was having trouble because it was always in my way, so I just cut it in half. So I'm going to flip this over and kind of center it, and I think I have it down just about right. Now I picked this shirt up at, believe it or not, I got it at the Dollar Tree. So, oh good, I'm so glad you're great. I'm so glad you're here. I like it when new people come on. All right, so now that I have my ink mat on my shirt, I'm actually just gonna flip it, holding the mat so it doesn't move, and then readjusting my shirt. And I have to be honest, what I'm going to do tonight is not my idea. I actually saw this on another designer's page today, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love what she did. So, and I wish I could remember her name, and I should have looked it up. Oh, you sold your welcome board. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's okay, because guess what? I just sold my piece too, one of my favorite pieces, and now I'm going to have to do it again. So remember when I have to put my finger in the right place, this gray board right here with the red and black bow? So my friends that just stopped by, she's like, I watched your live the other night, and I was like, oh my goodness, I hope Carol has that for sale because I want it. And I was like, well, everything is for sale, you know. And she's like, well, if anybody wants it, tell them it's sold. I want it. I want it. And so she's like, I'll leave it here until I bring you payment, and then I'm going to take it and put it in my house because it'll be beautiful. And I was like, okay, no problem. I love that piece, but guess what? I can make it again, right? Absolutely. Hey, Miss Penny. Welcome, darling. And Susan. Oh my gosh, I am so glad you came on tonight. I have not seen you forever. Maybe I should start going on a little later. I mean, I try to get here at 8:30, but it never seems to work out. And I'm scared if I come on earlier, it doesn't work for me because I don't get home until late, and then I really am rushing for dinner. And then if I do it too late, then people have to go to work the next day. So anyway, I'm trying. 8:30 seems to be the best for me. So you've been working for crazy, Susan. Well, you know what? That's okay. So have I. My last 2 days have been crazy. Crazy busy. All right, guys. So I've got that all in here. There you go. You have to make more than one. I know. I understand. You know, because I make pieces and I'm like, oh, nobody's going to want that except for me. I think it's beautiful. I'm going to be, and then people are like, oh, can I get that from you? I really want it. So yeah, we have to just learn to make more than one. Make one for ourselves and then make one for others. So, so back to what I was saying, guys. So this is our July Club Couture transfer. And if you don't know what Club Couture is, it is actually a monthly subscription that we offer. It is $19.99 a month, and you get a transfer and 3 paste packs of coordinating colors so that you can make this. And it comes straight to your door. It's wonderful happy mail that comes in the mailbox. I mean, who doesn't like happy mail? I do. I love it. And when I see my package come, I'm like, oh, yay, I'm so excited. So I did this one the other night, I guess last week, and it turned out beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. And if you haven't seen it, go back and watch my video because it was really cute. I did it on a canvas. But tonight I'm going to ink. And like I said, I wish I could remember the designer's name. But I asked her if I could use her design, and because I wanted to make a t-shirt, and that's what she made. She made a t-shirt. And I got a little thing back, and she's like, absolutely, do it. You haven't gotten yours yet, Lisa? Really? God, I got mine. I've had mine, well, I got it last week. I think I got mine on Thursday of last week. Because I think I did this on Friday. I think I did it on Friday here. So, I don't know. Because you don't live far. Where was it you told me you live? I know where you live. It's never been like this before. Huh. Because you're not far from me. We talked about that. That's weird. Well, I would give it, and that's the thing about, right. I was like, I know you don't live that far from me. That's really, really weird that you haven't gotten it yet, though. I would maybe give it until the end of the week because, you know, with the launch and everything, they may be just a little backed up trying to get those things out. If you don't hear or see it by the end of the week, I would definitely ask them. Yeah, that's strange. It's real strange. So, yeah, I got mine on Thursday. So, but I'm always looking for happy mail. So, if anybody would like to join Club Couture, just put club into the comments and I can get you all the information, and then you can become a Club Couture member and get happy mail in your mailbox like the rest of us. So, fingers crossed that this works. So I'm going to take this transfer and I am going to, I'm really hoping it's going to work. So what she did on it is, you know, we're all living in today's society and the way things are. It's crazy here in this world. So instead of doing Let's Get Lost, she kind of inked around it. And then she put the transfer that says Be Kind, which I don't have. I don't have it. So, which I think is a great thing, you know, because we should be kind to everyone in this world, you know. So, what I thought I would do is do this globe and then take the Kindness Changes Everything and then ink that over top of it. And I think it'll look kind of cool if we can do that. So that is my thought process. We'll see what happens as we move along. And then I'm going to use the shimmer copper. I'm going to use some pesto. These are all inks, guys. I'm going to use our cadet, which probably you can't see, but I'm going to use our cadet. And then I'm also going to use our bright white. So we'll see what happens. I'm almost tempted to use some placement tape and kind of go around, but I'm just going to go with it. I think I'm just going to go with it. You know, I think I'm going to go, because I don't think I can do it. I think I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to do it. We'll see what happens, right? That's what we can do. So let's do the inside first. And remember, we do not have to stir our inks. And we do not need to fuzz our transfer because it's going onto a shirt. So we want that to, want it to be as sticky as possible. We also want to be very careful with our inks because if you get them on your hands and then you touch your shirt, then you're going to have it on your shirt, right? So we're going to try to be very easy with this. And so I'm just going to take some of the green, and we want to have kind of like these little land points that kind of look like land. So I'm just going to kind of dip it in here, kind of make it look kind of like land, even though it may not look like land, but it'll be fine. I'm not going to stress over those things, right? We're just not going to stress over the little stuff. You know, we're just not. And we'll see what happens, right? So how has everybody's day been? Hopefully it's been good. My day's been, I was busy at work today, so I'm just trying to add some little places in here, you know. We'll see what happens. Hoping the screen will show up. These are like little islands, right? Little islands. Been good, busy, but good. Well, that's always a good thing. You know, these are so tight because, hey, Miss Quinn, I haven't used these in a while. I'm actually going to take a little bit of the blue and a little bit of the white and blend it together in hopes that I can get a lighter blue, because I don't have a lighter blue in my inks. So I'm just going to take a little bit and put it in my little tray. Quinn, how have you been, love? Did you order anything from the launch party? From our launch of our new catalog? Oh my goodness, there's so much out there. Oh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I actually like the fact that this has like a little marbling. I'm not going to do it real, I'm not going to mix everything super. I like it having some of that, just that marbling color here. So Quinn, we're just trying to, I'm trying to be creative tonight. So we'll see what happens. See if I can move some of that around. Oh, you did get some stuff, Quinn? That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm glad. They had so much stuff. I wanted it all, you know, I wanted it all. But fortunately, I couldn't get it all, but that's okay. You know, one day I'll get it all. I am happy with what I got, though. I can tell you that. I'm pretty excited about it. And cannot wait for it all to come in, so I can share it with all of you guys. I'm just trying to ease this, guys. And what I might do is after I get all of this, because I'm not going to be able to get it exactly like I want it, what I might do is come back after we pull it off and then add some more little details. So I'm not really going to worry too much. I'm just trying to get the outline of the globe part of it. You know, just trying to get the outline of the globe. So, sorry, I'm concentrating, guys. I just got my transfer. You just got your transfer yesterday, Morgan? This one? That's awesome. Lisa was just saying she hasn't gotten hers yet. So, but that's okay. I'm sure it's going to come to her. All right. I just want to make sure I have this all the way as close to the edge. I'm not worried. Remember, I'm not really worried about the inside because I'm going to fix all of that. I just want to get it so that it's somewhat close, you know, and hopefully it's pressed down enough. And ink doesn't dry as quickly as paste, so remember that, guys. It doesn't dry as quickly as paste. All right, I may have to come in with some more stuff, but let's move on to the shimmer gold. And then we'll come back to that. And actually, I'm going to use my same little tool here. I'm just going to wipe off my little tool. This is the little one that has the little hockey stick on the top of it, as they call it, the little hockey stick. All right, and then I'm just gonna pull this in. I'm pressing this into my shirt. Okay, and just pulling it along, pressing it as we go. Shimmer is a little bit different, so you want to make sure you get it down into the into your transfer, pushing it into there really, really good. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. I spent so much time on the website trying to know. I know. You do not have to tell me. And Quinn, let me tell you, I did not get on there until last night because I had to work. So when it went live and everybody jumped on, because I mean, we're all excited about it, right? By the time I got on there, everything, and not everything, I guess I shouldn't say everything, but the majority of the stuff that I wanted was already out of stock. So I was like, oh. But I also know that it is all going to come back. It's just because it's a brand new launch, and it might take a couple weeks, but it's going to be fine. It'll be fine. I will get everything that I need. And I've got it all mapped out. I got what I could because I want to do some workshops. So I wanted to make sure that I got what I needed for that. So I was kind of excited with what I got. I was a little disappointed that I wasn't able to get the shimmers. The frost was already sold out, or excuse me, out of stock. So I was a little disappointed about that, but it's okay. That's done in-house, so we'll get that fairly quickly. And as soon as it comes back in stock, I'll just order it, right? That's what we do. That's what we do. But I did get some fall stuff, and I got some things for Halloween. And I have to say, I did not get the first thing of Christmas. I didn't get any Christmas transfers. So, I know, I'm sure Morgan's going, what? No Christmas transfers. But I'm going to order those next month. I'm just going to wait and order those next month. I think that'll be fine. Because, you know, the fall comes first, and Halloween, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. So I've got time to get those. So I'm just trying to, this is a bigger section here. So I'm just trying to make sure I have all of this. I want to make sure it's good and pressed into that. All right. Easy peasy. It was hard for me. I was like, well, let me just get this and this and this. So, and I wanted the little pokey tool that everybody's calling it, you know, the little pokey tool. Yeah, that was already sold out by the time I got there. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm just going to go over this just to make sure that there's nothing that I can put back in my jar, which is not much of anything. Okay. Oops, that doesn't go there. Let's put that over here. All right, so we're going to pull this up, and it's probably just going to be the outline. Remember that, guys. I'm just trying to get something close to what the world would look like, and then I'm going to come back in with my, this is really cute. Oh, super, super cute, guys. Super cute. So then I'm just going to come in back with my little, actually, I think I might use my little tool. Might be easier. I'm just going to come in and kind of do some little, random little, because it doesn't have to be perfect, remember? It doesn't have to be perfect. These little pieces of land. Because I'm actually going to put another transfer over it. So, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just trying to give it the illusion of something being there, right? We're just trying to give it that illusion of some body of land. And when it's all on there, and I have my other transfer over top of it, you won't even know it, right? I'm just going to freehand this a little bit. Let's see. I am looking forward to the fall leaf transfer. I love the colors. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Like I said, I'm trying to think a little bit outside the box, right? And like I said, I cannot take credit for this really because I'd seen it on somebody else's and I wish I could remember her name. I hate that when I meant to write her name down, but she was very sweet and I asked her if there would be any way that I could actually use this tonight. Well, I told her, I said, can I use your idea? Because I'd love to make a shirt for myself. And she's like, absolutely, use it. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the one good thing about this, everybody that's in this company, they don't mind sharing their ideas. You know? If you ask, they're going to let you. They're awesome. They're absolutely awesome. All right, guys. And you know I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to get another little spoon. It's not a spoon, it's a stir stick. It's a stir stick. Although I keep touching that blue. I have it all over me. Because you know, once you touch it and you touch your shirt, what's going to happen? It's going to get on there. So I'm trying to be careful with my inks. I really, truly am. I'll pick a little more up of the blue. Set that aside. And then I'm just kind of marbling this. Remember, I told you I was marbling it. Because I just want to fill in. We're just going to fill all this in. I need to clean my tool up. Try to get all that ink off of there. And I'm just going to take this up as closest to the green as I can. You know, I like that it has that blue and the white in it. Kind of makes it like an ocean, right? Sorry, I'm really concentrating, guys. Nothing against you. I'm just concentrating. This is sometimes this is what I wish it was like. You could scream at me and say, hello, I'm over here. Can you talk to me? But this is super cool, honey. Like super, super cool. Just kind of doing it as you like it here. So see, we don't need all those words on there. You can be creative and just kind of make your own little design. Just use your own imagination. We all have one. I'm telling you, we all have one. I'm just trying to make sure I get all of this blue that I have over here. I'm trying to... Looks like white snow caps up there. I think I have a little bit on my stick, my stir stick. What do you guys think so far? Give me your opinions. Give me your opinions. All in all, I think it looks really good, guys. I'm just kind of blending it. No rhyme or reason. And all in all, I think it looks really good. Hey, Haley. Hey, Nellie. How are you? Didn't see you ladies sneak on. All right, so I'm going to put that over there. I am going to, let's see. I'm always looking for stuff. Hey, Miss Rhonda, how are you? I'm going to go over the green just a little bit more, just to kind of give it some little character here. Make it look like it's got mountains, right? And darken it up just a hair. Just a hair. Right? Just a hair. And since I have my ink mat in there, it's not going to bleed. It's not going to bleed through there. Just read my email. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It'll be back in no time flat. So those are the two that I didn't get. I got the black and I got the scarlet and the harvest. So, yeah. Yep. Guys, I think this looks really good. Oh, I did miss one little spot. Let's see if I have enough blue where I can scrape it off. There's this one little piece right here of the world that I need a little color from. Let's see if I can. Ah, perfect. I think that looks good, guys. I'm surprising myself tonight. I think that looks really, really good. All right, I'm going to try to clean up some of these things, guys, just because I don't want to touch them. And then we are going to dry this. Just going to dry it really quickly. And I'm just using a, and I am going to take my mat out too. But I like to dry it just a little bit. It is not good to use heat on your mat, so I'm just kind of moving it fairly quickly. I do have one more thing I need to put on there though, because I want to layer it. So I need this to dry just a little bit so that I can do my other piece. I'm telling you, Penny, the inks are amazing. When I started, I was like, I just want it because I just want to create. I just want the chalk. I just want the transfers. I'm going to let the transfers do everything for me. And then I started seeing people doing a lot of their projects with ink. And I was like, man, I really want to try the ink. And I was determined that I was going to use the Country Girl transfer. I was like, I'm going to get ink and I'm going to do the Country Girl transfer. And I finally got some ink because all I bought in the beginning was my paste, and only the paste came with my kit. So I was trying to use what I had. And so I kept chalking and chalking and chalking, and I kept wanting to do the ink. So I finally said, when I order, I'm going to order some inks. And so I ordered a couple of them, and I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little nervous that it wasn't going to work, or I was going to mess it up, or I was going to be disappointed with it. And the first time I did it, I was like, oh my God, I think I like inking a little more than chalking. Just saying. Just saying. I went to Country. Oh, it's out of stock. I have it. I have it. And you've seen my shirt. I've worn my shirt a lot. It's one of my favorite shirts that I wear. I just pulled it out the other day to show the girls that came from my workshop. And I was like, it's amazing. And they're like, oh, you can use ink? And I was like, yeah. I said, we have ink. And I said, let me show you what I did. And I showed them, and they were amazed. So, all right. There's still a couple little places on here that are still a little wet. I just need the middle part where I'm going to put that kindness changes everything. So I think it's almost, but I'm going to wipe my hands off because I keep touching and I'm not sure if it's actually wet or it's just my hands. Yeah, I got up one Saturday. Was it one Saturday? Maybe one Sunday morning. And because I usually work on Saturdays. So I got up on a Sunday and I had gotten a shirt. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna ink this shirt today and wear it. And I inked it and I wore it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. This is amazing. Why haven't I been doing this sooner, right? So whenever I can ink, I try to. I'm telling you, you definitely get hooked. You definitely can get hooked. I am not kidding you. All right, see, my blue is still a little damp over there. So, and I think I got a little bit on my shirt. I did right there. It's okay. I'm going to put that other transfer on it anyway, so I don't want to mess with it too much. I don't want to mess with it too much. I don't think you're going to notice it once I have my other transfer on there. But that piece right there is still a little wet. So I need it to dry. I just need it to dry a bit. One little piece. All right, we're going to try it one more time, and I think it's good this time. All right, so we're going to use, like I said, we're going to use this transfer that says kindness changes everything, because in today's society, we need kindness to change everything. It's a little scary out there, so. You and Marie are bad influences. No. Well, I cannot wait to see some of your things. I really can't. And it's easy. It's all easy. I tell people if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I have a friend, and I'm not kidding you, she will tell you she is not a crafter in any way, shape, or form. And she is addicted. She stopped by here today, and she's like, oh my gosh, I could not wait for that to launch because I have bought so much stuff. And I was like, it happens. It happens. All right, I'm trying to get that piece that I did to be in. And I can't tell if it's in it or not. And I don't want it to be super straight on here. So I kind of want it to be off a little bit. And I'm just going to barely press down, guys. Just barely. And I'm going to do it all in white, because I want those words to show. Although my big squeegee is not here, because I used them from the other night. But that's okay. I can use a mini. I'll be fine. And then I'm just going to take my ink, and I'm just going to put it up here, and I'm going to pull it across, squeegeeing it on. You're doing it just like you would do your paste, except it's ink. So you want to make sure you press down into your transfer, into that silk screen. You want to make sure that you are pushing it down. I do see it sliding some though. I want to make sure it's going to stay. And then just pulling it down as you're going across that silk screen. You know? I see it's trying to slip. There. At least it's slipping down and not, I'm trying not to go, trying to keep it in one direction. Straight. Just pulling all that ink down to finish covering up the rest of the words. Alright, so we're going to pull this up because we don't want to go over it too much. We don't want it to hydrate. Well, that's right. I forgot. It's ink. It's not going to hydrate anything. See, I'm so used to saying, don't let it sit there. Don't let it sit there. I forgot. It's ink. It's not paste. It's not paste tonight. All right, I'm checking my hands to make sure I don't have anything on them. And then we're going to pull this up. Guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. And I will so proudly be wearing this shirt. This is so cute. So cute. I know what I'll be wearing tomorrow. You'll see me have this on tomorrow night. Now we took our July Chalk Couture transfer and we changed it all the way. That's the best thing that you can do with all of your transfers. I tell you guys all the time, you can take bits and pieces and you can make it your own. And I'm sure that you are thinking, you know, what else can I do with that except use it the one way? Guys, there's so many ways you can use it. So many ways. I mean, look what I just did. I mean, who would have thought? Let me show you. I mean, look at this. This is gorgeous. Absolutely. absolutely gorgeous. The colors are really pretty. They're very vibrant. You would pay big money for this, guys. I just want it to dry just a little bit on its own. I'm telling you, I'm super, super excited about this. I just want to make sure that that's good and dry. And I'm going to take out my ink mat. And when you take your ink mat out, guys, be really, really careful not to get your ink on top of itself, because you don't want it to smear. You don't want that to happen. I know, Lisa. Isn't it beautiful? I love what it says. The ink mats are not the easiest to get out of here. I'm going to be honest. They are sticky, and there's a reason why they're sticky, is because you don't want it to be moving all over the place. So it wants to be stubborn. I'm trying not to mess up my artwork I just did, right? I think it's okay. It's very, very sticky though, let me tell you. Don't get on yourself. Don't get on yourself. All right, perfect. They're sticky. Very, 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 very sticky. All right. As I drop it. And again. All right. Didn't mess it up. Didn't mess it up. All right. Still pretty wet. And we are gonna heat set this, guys. So it's gonna be on there permanent, and it's not gonna go anywhere. Just want to make sure my white is like dry. And we're going to heat set it. And turn my machine back on. Now, if you don't know, I don't know what. Sorry, guys. Let me get this out of the way. The reason it didn't want to trust me. I know, isn't that beautiful? So cute. So I'm going to turn my heat press on, guys. Now, you don't have to have a heat press. Nope, sorry. You don't have to have a heat press. You can actually use your iron. Put it at the highest setting for, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get that on. Put it at the highest setting for whatever your material is that you're using. This is actually I think this one's 100% cotton. So you would want to put it on your cotton setting. And so I'm going to put my heat press on to about 310, 315. But your iron, you'll turn that all the way up as far as you can get it for the highest cotton setting that you have. And then you're going to actually heat set it. And what you want to do is put a piece of parchment paper over top of it. And then you're also going to use a heat mat. Now, if you're doing it on your ironing board, that's already a heat mat. But if you're doing it on your countertop, you need to make sure you have something that you can use. And I have a heat mat because I have a heat press. So I'm just going to stick that on the inside here, like this. And then we're going to heat set this. And I'm going to heat set it for about 30 seconds. And then we are going to check it. And then if it still feels a little tacky, we will heat set it again. And you want to make sure you use a piece of parchment paper on top, because the parchment paper will keep any ink from getting on the iron. So, and I would use my old parchment paper that I typically have, but I threw it all away when I cleaned up my room. So, all right. So we're just gonna grab this. We're gonna do 30 seconds. So, hey Carlin, welcome darling. You've come in towards the end of my little project, but I hope you have a chance to go back and watch it. It is using our July Club Couture. So if there's anyone that's out there that's new, Club Couture is our monthly subscription. It's $19.99. It is Happy Mail every month coming to your mailbox. Let's see. I don't think I got all the way over. Coming to your mailbox with a project, and which is your transfer, and then 3 paste packs. It is usually enough to do a couple projects, actually. I had some paste packs that I've been able to use a couple times, so for different things. So that's always fun. I just wanted to make sure I got that little corner up there. Look at this, guys. It is so pretty. So, so pretty. So we're going to pull it out. We're going to let it see all that steam. It was nice and hot. So we're going to cool it off a little bit, and then I'll feel it and see what it feels like. Oh my gosh. It is amazing. It is super soft, which means it's perfectly set. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it inside out once again. And you can see this is why you put your ink mat on it, because can you see where the ink bled through? And you don't want that on the back of your shirt, right? You don't want that on the back of your shirt. So I'm just going to put my heat mat back in here. Then we're going to heat set it on this side. And then we are going to be good to go. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm so excited about this. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So, guys, if there's anybody out there that's interested in a business in a box, or if you want to become a hobbyist, it's only $99. And it will get you everything that you need to get your creative juices flowing. I am not kidding you. It is some of the best products that I've come across. And I've come across a lot of things that I've been interested in and doing. And this one tops it. Just absolutely tops it. Now I am moving this only because I just wanted to make sure I got those edges. So, all right, guys, we're going to pull it off again. And then we'll turn it. And I'm telling you, we are going to be done with this project. I am super excited. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I will be wearing this tomorrow. I am super, super stoked about this. Look at this shirt. This is amazing. Hey, Lee Wilson, welcome. Is that gorgeous or what? I am in love with this. Hey, Jenny, welcome. So we want to change the world, and the only way we're going to change it is through kindness. You know, everybody's struggling. Everybody's all uptight with this thing that's going on in the world. So let's change it. Let's be kind. Kindness changes everything. A smile on the face, I'm telling you, will brighten anybody's day. All you have to do is smile. You don't even have to say anything. And I know that we're all wearing masks, but guess what? When you smile with your eyes. So people know just by your eyes if you're happy or if you're sad. So let's show everybody that we can be super happy and we can change the world even through our eyes. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my night and my little project with you. And I hope the rest of you have a great evening. And, well, you know how it is. You know the saying. I'll be talking and chunking with you guys tomorrow. Same time. I'll try to be actually on time. And don't forget to sprinkle the love on your page, because there's going to be somebody out there that's going to be just as excited as I am. And they may want to get that business in a box. All right, guys. Thanks for your support. I'll be talking and chalking with you tomorrow. Night.